Well, today is Palm Sunday, the first day of Holy Week. Yesterday, Jesus would have enjoyed his Sabbath rest at the home of his friends Mary, Martha, and Lazarus in Bethany, which is due east about 2 miles from Jerusalem. And we pick it up there in John chapter 12. We read this for that Sunday, which we now call Palm Sunday.
The next day, the great crowd that had come for the feast heard that Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem. They took palm branches and went out to meet him, shouting, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King of Israel." Jesus found a young donkey and sat upon it, as it is written, "Do not be afraid, O daughter of Zion. See, your king is coming, seated on a donkey's colt." At first, his disciples did not understand all this. Only after Jesus was glorified did they realize that these things had been written about him, and that they had done these things to him. Now the crowd that was with him when he called Lazarus from the tomb and raised him from the dead continued to spread the word. Many people, because they had heard that he had given this miraculous sign, went out to meet him. So the Pharisees said to one another, "See, this is getting us nowhere. Look how the whole world has gone after him."
The crowds praised Jesus as their king because they believed he was their long-promised Messiah. But Jesus was not the type of Messiah they had expected. They had anticipated one that would defeat their oppressing enemies, which in their day was the Romans, and restore Israel to the glorious days of their father David. They did not recognize that Jesus came to defeat a much greater enemy, sin. And in fact, we can add to that list sin, Satan, and death itself. So let me ask you today, are you expecting a Jesus who will keep you from pain and suffering? Or are you expecting a Jesus who will walk with you through the pain and suffering you may be experiencing, so that he can purify you and make you more like himself?